Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Nithyanandam to all the viewers that are joining us across various different social media platforms. Yes, that are here joining us live. Nithyanandam, please can you all post where exactly, which country exactly are you tuning in from? Take a moment and share that with us.
We welcome all the viewers that have joined with us from all across the globe for this very, very interesting segment. We are going to be learning about something that's very synonymous when it comes to spirituality. All religions, all theologies, every single path that is in the path of a human being evolving to his or her highest capability, they cross paths with this particular concept.
Can you all take a moment to guess what this concept is? What do you think is something that's most sought after in all the religions? I mean, many ancient traditions, including the Egyptians, including the actually almost all the ancient traditions, this particular concept has been literally something that they have been sought. It's been sought after.
And this particular concept is one of the most discussed, analyzed, debated, argued, and most importantly, the most misunderstood subject. And what is it? What are we going to learn about? We are going to be discussing about the third eye, the intra-organ called third eye. Yes, the third eye that is associated with so much of misconceptions, the debate over it, whether it exists or not. Is it pineal gland? Is it Agnya chakra? Is it a physical organ? Is it an intra-organ? Or even its very existence is debated upon. We are going to shed some light on understanding third eye, what it stands for, what is the significance of it, and how exactly do we experience it? How exactly do you awaken it? Is it possible? Do all of us have third eye? Learn the answers to these questions in this show today. We welcome every one of you that have joined with us. Yes. Now, to all the participants and all the viewers that are there with us here, we'd like to start with a simple question to all of you that are joining with us now. What do you understand as third eye? When we say third eye, what do you understand? What comes to your head when we talk about the third eye? All the viewers that are watching us, you all can go ahead and share. What do you understand when it comes to third eye? What hits your mind? What do you think about it? Yes, right. Third eye is mostly understood or mostly debated upon of its existence. Is it something just philosophical, or is it something that exists in us physically? Now let us define to you, we'll quickly explain to you what is third eye. Third eye is an intra-organ, and the first truth is you really have it. You have the third eye. Every one of us here are inbuilt with the third eye. Third eye is literally embedded in every one of us. Human beings have third eye, which can be awakened, which can directly be useful part of your day-to-day life. And understand third eye is not just mystical alone. It can directly be experienced in your very physical plane. Actually, you can use third eye, you can interact with third eye, you can engage with third eye, you can use third eye in your day-to-day life in the most common practical way. When we talk about third eye, right? When we tell about third eye, what comes across in your head? what do you understand as third eye? How do you remember third eye, or what has been your introduction to third eye? I remember when I was small, the way I was introduced to third eye was that, oh, whenever Shiva gets angry, he'll open his third eye and everything will just get into ashes.
YouTube username Vidya also has gotten that. Yes, Vidya, you can share with us which country are you logging in right now from? And as you mentioned, yes, these are the scenarios that we remember, at least from a very young age. We have been taught that okay, when Mahadeva gets angry, what opens up is his third eye. He opens his third eye, and everything gets destroyed. So this is something that all of us are thought about, like from a very young age. We all are, there are like so many myths and misconceptions about third eye. And we don't even know that this is something that all of us are having. And many ancient communities, many ancient traditions, many ancient religions have pioneered, like tried to pioneer in this science and have kept this as a secret. They have tried to protect this secret and didn't, like, if you see, there are like many ancient symbols that actually refer to one such being a pine tree, and many people, many different ancient traditions have gone way deeper in this. The most scientific way, in the most real sense, and in a practically user-friendly, applicable way. It is Hinduism that has often this to humanity. But unfortunately, this science became a long lost one. Today, look, the moment we ask about third eye, all we know is that, okay, third eye means it's probably a destruction. No. And actually, 99% of Hindus are brainwashed to believe that, okay, third eye does not even exist. Even you would have read in your history book, which says, especially in the schools, we read about all of our own Puranic story, the history, the real history as a mythology. We call it as Hindu mythology, whereas all these are real history recordings. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, there are various references to what is third eye, and when third eye is awakened, what all are the possibilities that are there in us? What all can we actually do? Did you know that when your third eye is awakened, your you become so powerful inside you, you become extremely powerful, and you will have the ability to whatever you want, you will be able to manifest it. Do you know about that? Do you know that third eye is also called as Agnya Chakra? And it is also because it is the Agnya means will. This is the seat of will. Literally, what you want, you will be able to, like, just by willing it, you will be able to manifest. Nithyananda, Kuvaresh, Shaya, it is live only. I see that you're thinking it's not live. It is live. This is a live stream. We welcome each and every one of you that are here. You all can join us here. You can interact with us. Feel free to go ahead and post on the YouTube live chat, and you can interact with us. Any questions you have, share with us. We will definitely try to answer your questions. And I just wanted to ask you also, which country are you from? Nice to see Vidya from Sri Lanka. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Can each of you share? I see more and more viewers that are joining us. Please, could each one of you share what do you have as an understanding about third eye? I mean, it's like so far then, like before Swamiji actually awakening the third eye, reviving the science and establishing it very methodologically. Like right now, Swamiji has created a system where anybody's third eye can be awakened. But unfortunately, because of relentless persecution that Hindus have been facing, we do not even know about the existence of the third eye, existence, the power of third eye. So today, we are going to be sharing with you what is third eye, and also we are going to be sharing with you how you can awaken your third eye.
And now, to start with, to understand about third eye is something that you can practically use in your day-to-day situations, in your daily life. You can use it, interact with it in your everyday life. But how exactly do you awaken your third eye? Is it so easy? Swamiji tells very beautifully that man plus third eye is God, God minus third eye is man. Just this third eye is literally the portal in which a man can connect to the cosmos, to the universe, to his ultimate existence. Understand, it's not just the mystical aspect alone. It's not just the mystical aspect alone of it. It can directly be experienced by you in a very physical plane. Every one of you, we have viewers that are watching us from Sri Lanka, from so many different places. Please understand, every one of you that are watching us live, third eye is physically experienceable. You can experience it, interact with it, play with it in your day-to-day life. You can have physically, you can experience it. Not just exploring the mystical path or spiritual experiences. No, it can directly help you experience many extraordinary things in your day-to-day life.
Yes, Nithyananda, Krista, Haitman, Rishabh Richu, and Janaka Navaratnam, Vinaya Madhya, and Ravi Kumar, Nithyananda, to all of you. Kabali Chandra, Sumati, Nithyananda, so nice to have all of you tuned in. I see many of you joining us on Facebook. And Mahi Tablial. Nithyanandam, it's very nice to have each and every one of you here. Come on, can each of you also share what do you think about third eye? What do you know so far about third eye?
And even if you have any questions about third eye, all the viewers that are watching us, feel free to interact with us. Neeloju Sai Ramachari, Nithyanandam, nice to have you here. And I think this is your first time here. We welcome you for this live stream. Every one of you that are joining with us, you might have questions, understandings, doubts. You might even have certain explanations already that you know about third eye. So feel free to use this platform to interact with us. You can post your questions, doubts, you can post your experiences, you can post anything that you would like to on the comment section, and we can use that as an amazing platform to interact.
Kumaresha is asking, any theoretical huge solved third eye? Yes. It is not a theory anymore, it's a science. And actually, we live in very shortly, not right now, but when in some time, we will even demonstrate one of the powers of third eye, where we can actually be able to scan. And you could see how the power works. And I just wanted to share something. The moment, actually, Swamiji has established very, very beautiful. This science is like foolproof science that Swamiji has established, where just by your third eye awakening, even your IQ gets so sharp, you will start manifesting extraordinary powers. And not just that, you will even start having like intuition. You will have, and like Swamiji has established these things based on 4 different aspects of evidences, methodological study system based on Hinduism. The first one being the Shastra Pramana. He has so many references that Swamiji has compiled from various different agamas, Vedas, mantras, so many revelations directly from Paramashiva. And Swamiji has compiled these and made it as a very systematical study system. Like how, like for example, in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Paramashiva reveals about how the third eye, where the third eye is located, and how one can awaken the third eye. And secondly, if you see, like the Apta Pramana, from the lives of various different masters, enlightened beings, like the inner scientists, or rishis, the Vedic scientists, who have time tested these sciences. Like for example, in Mahabharata, how many of you have read the Bhagavad Gita? Gita, or you have read the Mahabharata, studied Mahabharata, and learned the Bhagavad Gita. If any of you here have read Bhagavad Gita even once before, can you please put in the chat? Take a moment and share with us if you have read Bhagavad Gita before.
Yes, Kumareshanaya, you're asking to explain about Shastra Pramana. Actually, every science that Swamiji reveals, it is not just a theory, because today, unfortunately for us, today there are so many people talking about third eye, and there are so many different like people or different spiritual teachers, so-called gurus, so many people talk about third eye, and unfortunately this makes people doubt which is the authentic experience. Some say you do just this one breathing technique and you will be able to open your third eye. Some say third eye is nothing to do with kundalini, it just happens. Some say third eye is intuition, some say third eye is a physical organ, some say third eye does not exist, some say third eye is a psychic technique. What exactly is third eye? Many of us get confused. Now, Swamiji, every science that Swamiji is reviving and revealing to us, he authenticates it through multiple levels of aspects of evidences.
And the Shastra Pramana for third eye in Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Paramashiva reveals, Kapalantarmanonyasya Tishtannilitalochanaha Kramena Manasodadyar Lakshaye Lakshyamuttamam.
Here, Kapalantar in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Paramashiva is very clearly revealing about the bro center, fixing your concentration, fixing your awareness in the bro center, and withdrawing yourself from for all the external distractions. When you sit, centering yourself in that, bringing your entire awareness into your third eye, you will not just be able to see the outside, you will be able to see the ultimate goal, Lakshyam. You will be able to see that reality in front of you from ancient time old, like since time immemorial. Paramashiva has revealed this science. That's why everywhere when we describe Paramashiva in any Dhyana shloka, any deity, we say Trinetram, we say Chatur Bhujam Trinetram Cha Jatamakuta Dharinam. We describe Paramashiva as Trinetram, like with the three eyes. Because
these are not myths. First, we need to understand that. And Nilo Jiu Sai Ramachari, you had asked how to join Kailasa. There is a QR code that is projected right here. Like you could see, there's a QR code here. You can just scan this QR code. Just pause the video for a moment and scan the QR code and apply for the e-citizenship. And you will receive the further steps from that. It's a free e-citizenship available for you. And you could also become a part of Kailasa and be part of all the grand mission that's happening by volunteering for this. So all the QR codes are projected for you right now. You could see it here, right here. Take a moment to scan and you will be able to get it. And you see, Kumareshaya, say, unfortunately, even to us, like as Hindus, the very idea we carry about our own Hindu concepts, we have been so brutally persecuted. It's not just now, understand? It is not just now. For last so many thousands of years, I think I should say hundreds of years, we have been persecuted very brutally, very extremely violently. So brutally such that right now we feel ashamed to even wear Hindu symbols and go outside. That is why even the concept of third eye has become like almost like a theory for us, but it's not. Swamiji has changed. Swamiji has revived the original science of third eye. That is why we see the second type of pramana, which is called as the after pramana in Bhagavad Gita, in the 11th chapter, the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Bhagavan Shri Krishna reveals so many, like just in the previous chapter in Vibhuti Yoga, he describes his glory, the cosmic, he starts describing how he exists in everything in the cosmos. So Arjuna requests, in the 11th chapter, Arjuna requests Bhagavan to reveal his true cosmic form. And that is when Bhagavan Shri Krishna very beautifully tells, "Na tu mam chakyase chakshu, na tu mam shakyase chakshu, anenaiva swachakshusha, divyam dadami te chakshu, pashyam me yogamaishwaram." Bhagavan Shri Krishna tells, "But you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours." So he tells this and initiates Divyam Dadami Te Chakshu. He gives the Divya Chakshu, the third eye, as an initiation to Arjuna and tells, "Come on, behold my cosmic opulence. See my cosmic form now." He awakens the third eye of Arjuna. Yeah, tons of references for the third eye in our Hinduism. And Swamiji has collected like this after intensive research from Swamiji's age of 3. Swamiji has been dedicating his entire life for Hinduism, and he has been working on reviving Hinduism back to all its glory.
And why is it so important? Why is third eye so important for us? Please understand, almost all religions, all spiritual groups, whether it is the ancient and tribal based civilizations or very modern secret groups, all spiritual groups have worked on their third eye because that is the most easiest, most powerful way of awakening ourselves to the highest conscious dimensions, the higher dimensions of our existence. Third eye, using the third eye is one of the most easiest way to awaken man to his higher divine dimensions. And this is the way that you can actually explore the higher states of consciousness that you possibly can.
Actually, Kumaresh is asking, is this concept learned at Swamiji or reading a book? I just wanted to say this is completely by Swamiji. Swamiji has written various books on these. You can learn from that also. And we will even send you some videos on the comment section so you can go ahead and watch those videos. Swamiji has dedicated his life for reviving the sacred sciences in Hinduism. Understand that says Swamiji always very beautifully puts it. Swamiji says, Hinduism is not just a religion. It is greater science of Hinduism. It's a lifestyle and it's a greater science, way advanced than what our modern day science is given up to. You're understanding, Aya? See, because Kumaresh, since you're asking this question, I just wanted to tell there is a specific brain study that was conducted on Swamiji, which very clearly established how the frontal lobe, called as the pineal gland, was lit up completely when Swamiji was carrying out very normal activities. And all these things established how Swamiji operated completely from his third eye. So we will definitely share that information with you. Okay, Patrick Farrell is asking, hello, please speak about strong desires combined with the will to make the desires real through third eye. Please speak about self-control with such power. Anger, lust, and greed are always there.
Yes, it is very true. But I'd like to bring another perspective to this, Mr. Patrick Farrell, right? So normally, third eye is taught as something as a psychic ability, which means it becomes dependent on the man, his emotions, his ability to access those dimensions. So, which needs his efforts, his focus, his concentration. But a very unique, a very important cognition for us to understand is third eye is not a psychic ability. Third eye is not mentalism, which means third eye is not dependent on your efforts, your concentration, focus. No. Third eye is an awakening, which heightens your existence, which improves the space. It's like a software upgrade for your being, which means once the software is upgraded, you cannot go to the older version, correct? Same way, when that intelligence called third eye is awakened, you cannot fall to the lower realms of your existence. That is why Swamiji tells that man plus third eye is God, because third eye is that portal which opens you up to that higher dimensions for you to explore and experience. Third eye is called as Chakra Raja, which means the king of chakras. The last chakra is third eye. Swamiji tells actually the last chakra is Agnya chakra, because the crown center is not chakra, it's actually an opening. It opens you to the highest existence, enlightenment. But third eye is that seat of the chakras. It's called the Agnya chakra. And that is the seat of willpower. Agnya is blocked by our ego, which is a very limited identity that we carry, that we forcefully grab ourselves onto.
Oh my God, that is a groundbreaking revelation, actually, I should say, because when Swamiji defined ego like this, I was really shocked. Like, because what do we always think about as ego? We always think ego means showing yourself off as a very big person, whereas you who you are not, right? Swamiji says, actually, if you go a little deeper, it is when you have a lower identity about yourself, but try to project a higher identity outside. It's so different. It's not if you think yourself to be something great, but actually, when you think yourself to be something very low, but you project yourself outside as if you're something higher, and you hold on to that, that is actually ego, and that blocks your third eye.
But why is it so important for us to know about third eye? What happens when we experience third eye?
And Adriana Moyano, Buenos Noches from Argentina. Welcome. Buenos, very nice to have you here. And I also see many more people that have joined us on Facebook. Nithyanandam, Aditya Sharma, Nithyanandam, and Sudhanshu Yadav, Nithyanandam, Francisa Sores, Komang, Rudyartina, Rajesh Raj, Nithyanandam, to all of you. Nice to have all of you here, Rajaram Yadav, Nithyanandam. And would be wonderful if you all can also ask your questions. The whole session is going to be about third eye, understanding third eye, and experiencing third eye awakening. Rajpal Dattatreya, Nithyanandam. Yes. So now let's first learn and understand why, first of all, we even need to know about the science. Why should we know about
It's a simple, straightforward science. Let me give you the simple basic definitions. 1. Third eye is an intra-organ, just like both your eyes, which has cords and nerves. First. Second, the consciousness you are using to operate these two eyes, called chakshu, the same consciousness only needs to be used to operate third eye also. And third, listen, when you start experiencing, all this basic introduction is needed for you. So don't think when basic introductions are given, oh, this is not necessary. No, it is needed for you. When you are going to operate some part of you, you need a thorough introduction. See, without reading the owner's manual also you can operate a car, but you will only be knowing the basic things. Like iPhone, without reading the owner's manual you can operate, but you will be only calling, nothing else. Still many of the Indian rich villages use the iPhone only for calling. They will be having it, but they don't use anything else other than making phone call. Understand? Agamas and Upanishads are owner's manual for you. Even if you don't read, you will be alive, no doubt. You will eat, digest, sleep, die. You will fight when you are hungry. You will love when your hormonal pressure has increased. they say, the one-liner I read, make love, not war. If you insist you want to do both, then get married. So you may just take birth, eat, digest, have few kids, and disappear. Without reading the owner's manual also you can survive, but it is only surviving, not living. Surviving, not living. And if you read the owner's manual, know what you are going to do with all the dimensions available to you, all the apps available to you, that can only be called as life, living. Life and living. Know every dimension of you.
Why you need to know about third eye? A perfect explanation than this nobody else can give. It is like you all have an iPhone and you're using it only for calling. Actually, you know what? We can't even describe what happens when you have your third eye awakened, because it is like trying to explain a person who cannot see what the world of colors looks like. I can at the maximum say, oh, you can look, so many colors will be there. You can see the nature, you can see the sun, you can see the stars, you can see the sky, you can see the trees, you can see the scenery. I can at the maximum try inspiring, but end of the day, unless I make that person to be able to see it, they would never really understand it. Similarly, unless a human being tastes third eye, they will never know the importance of it. Swamiji explains how that each of the energy centers in our body, we all know about chakras, right? We have 7 such main energy centers in the body. Each energy center is ruled by one certain quality. In third eye, which is the bro center, it's called as Agnya. Agnya means will. It is literally the seat of your willpower. What you want to be. Literally, it is like the CEO seat of your company. You can just sit there and rule. If you open your third eye, if you awaken your third eye, you get the ability to make decisions, create your reality with the power of your strong will. That is why in Hindu tradition, various pilgrimage centers are identified with different chakras. But Varanasi, which is the pilgrimage center of Hinduism, is associated with third eye. That is why Varanasi means between the brows and the nose, which is the third eye. And in Hinduism, this is given utmost importance. As soon as you go to a guru, the guru first initiates you and awakens this third eye, because only when you awaken third eye, you actually start tasting life. You actually start experiencing life.
And I am also seeing a few more comments that have come in. I see somebody's name unknown that has asked, you want to do these? Like, I want to do these things and I registered for Paramashivoham. Now, how can I access? Would be nice if you could let us know your name. Our team would immediately reach out to you and guide you step by step of how you can awaken your third eye. Please share with us. And nice to know that you've registered for it, because we are going to have a free 3-hour course, which is going to be made available and very shortly, through which you will be guided step by step of how you can awaken your third eye, awaken your ability. I also saw one more comment which was asking about, Patrick Farrelly. Oh no. Divakar Sundrial. Sorry. Divakar Sundrial has asked, ma'am, is there any technique to awaken Kundalini and attain self-realization? Absolutely. Now, Divakar Sundrial, could you also share which country you're from? Like, where are you exactly from? I'll actually show a link to all of you. You all can sign up in that link. And very specific technique will be given to you on how you can awaken your third eye. Very powerful technique. and like you will be helped to walk through a certain set of meditations, and you will be taught a set of pranayamas to be done, kriyas to be done, and you will learn some powerful cognitions and also receive the initiation from Swamiji. All of these things which will help awaken your Kundalini Shakti. So we'll actually project the link to all of you very shortly. Just stay tuned. We'll be showing you the link of where you can go ahead and register. Immediately, our team will reach out to you. And you can just let us know your name here. So we'll ensure that the team reaches out to you. And as soon as our team reaches out to you, you will get access to the program. You will get access to how you can also practice these. I think the link is projected now. Please take a moment, go ahead and sign up in the link. And let us know. You can post here in the YouTube chat itself. Where are you from next? The link is projected for all of you on screen. Okay, yes, Nithyanandam, Panansung, Vadayo, and Aditya Sharma from Ujjain. Nice to have you here. KAILASA Kane, Nithyanandam. KAILASA Kane, you're asking what's going on. We are actually sharing with you about third eye, the way how you can awaken your third eye. What is third eye? So that's the discussion that's going on, because it's very nice to see many viewers also asking different questions, taking the whole live stream now more and more deeper. So feel free, all of you can ask questions, and to make sure that you understand it. Nithyanandam, Shri Kripal, Nithyanandam, nice to have all of you here. Sunita, Rati, Nithyanandam. So let's continue now. We're going to go more and more deeper to understand about what is this third eye.
And also, I just wanted to add a point to Divakar Sanjal's question. For you to awaken your Kundalini, Swamiji very beautifully explains that actually when your third eye is awakened, your Kundalini gets awakened. It is also activated. It is only with the awakening of Kundalini, your third eye is awakened. Swamiji says when you activate your Kundalini, it reaches your Agnya Chakra, the willpower. And when it touches that, your third eye gets awakened. Now, how do you awaken your Kundalini Shakti is through the Diksha. Only a master can awaken you. Like how only with internet you can access Google, Facebook, Twitter, and any social media platform. Same way, master is that bridge. Guru is that bridge for you to access the highest divine potential. Agnya Chakra. When you awaken your third eye, you can get anything that you will. That is why it is called Agnya Chakra, where your will be honored by the cosmos. Your will become the cosmos's command.
See, understand, the way you exist, the very life completely changes just by your third eye awakening. When your third eye is awakened, it is not just your intuition will be awakened or some powers will come. No, just understand this one example. A person who's standing on the road and seeing both sides. How much can he see? Probably 100 meters this side and 100 meters this side. But now another person who's standing on the 10th floor, how much will he see? The same road, he will be able to see 1 kilometer on each side. So when the person on the 10th floor, if he's saying, hey, look there, there's a truck that's coming. The person on the ground floor, he will not understand because he cannot see that level. It is only you, if you're intelligent, you'll just say, okay, so there is a truck actually coming, let me move back or go inside, whatever. Right? You will not, the person standing on the ground, he will think, no, it is not there. How can he say it's coming? Just in a few minutes, it will come. So the person who's standing on the ground floor will always think, okay, only to a limited perception. But the person who's in the 10th floor, he will be having a larger vision. The person on the ground floor will think, oh, the person on the 10th floor is having intuition. But actually, it's not intuition. You are living in tune with reality. Understand, when your third eye is awakened, you will be able to see everything from a higher plane, so that you will be in tune with reality.
So it is the third eye that puts you in tune with what is reality in front of you. It awakens you to your higher planes of existence. Kumaresh Ray is asking, is there any technique to increase that will increase your memory power and help you learn quick? Yes. Yes, actually, yeah, awakening of the third eye will enhance your intuition, it will enhance your memory power, it will increase your intelligent quotients in you, it will increase your emotional quotients, it will increase the intelligence in you. And overall, it will empower you to be able to experience states, the heightened intuition, heightened states of consciousness and intelligence in your system.
And I'll just tell you something. You will start knowing many different things that you would have normally not even known. Like you will start manifesting things, like you will be able to download things. Just imagine in your phone at any given point of time, you're having connections or internet. Information is just at your fingertips, literally. Like you can just tap a few buttons and you could know anything wherever you want. But if just 2 decades before, if somebody told you you have just a glass piece, just a piece of glass that fits in your pocket, can contain an entire plethora of information just in your pocket, would you have believed it? Just 20, 30 years before? Definitely no. You would have been more skeptical. You would have thought, what is this? You couldn't have even cognized, correct? But today, you know it's a reality. When you awaken the third eye, and when your lifestyle will be completely different, the way you exist, the way you function in your life, you will know like this is not something normal. You're living as a superhuman. And this is not for any exaggeration. This is not for something like, okay, it's a nice to have. No. Moment you awaken to third eye, you realize how it's a necessity to live, because the way, the very quality of your life will enhance like anything. Do you know that just by every morning, when with the awakened third eye, every morning during the Brahma Muhurta, if you visualize something, like let's say you want to become a millionaire, right? And you want to become a millionaire by, let's say, by April. Just, I know it's March almost going to end, but if your third eye is awakened and you want to become a millionaire by the end of April, you have the power just by visualizing it, you will have the power to 3D print. See, I'm not talking some mythological things. I'm talking something that even to this day, there have been so many participants that have attended this program, the Paramashivoham program, who, after the third eye being awakened, have reported all of these miracles. Thousands of testimonials that are available online. You can just go to the YouTube channel that you're watching us live right now from, and you will be able to see what I'm saying. You will get the ability to alter the body the way you want just through your third eye. I mean, if I just start talking about the numerous things that starts manifesting through your third eye, it will be unending list. How many of you have heard about Pusalar Nayanar? Anybody? See, Pusalar Nayanar was a great devotee of Paramashivam. And once it happens that, so every day what he will do is he used to sit and just visualize a temple. He'll be visualizing brick by brick. And he built an entire temple just through visualization in his inner space. And Paramashiva appeared, and during the same time, he would have fixed a date saying, on this day, I want to do Kumbhabhishekam of my temple. And during this same time, the king of that kingdom would have also decided to do Kumbhabhishekam at the temple. He prayed to Paramashiva saying, oh, Mahadeva, please come and grace us. Tomorrow is going to be the Kumbhabhishekam. So you please come and grace us in the temple. Paramashiva appears, gives darshan to the king and says, O king, I won't be able to attend your Kumbhabhishekam and Prana Pratishtha at that time, because during the same time, someone else in your kingdom has built a huge temple for me, and that is the same time he has also fixed for Prana Pratishtha, so I have to go. King's ego is hurt. King is like, who? In my kingdom? I am the king here. I have built a temple for you. Who else had the guts to build temple in my kingdom? And he goes and searches for this person, and he goes in search of this Pusalar man. He goes and sees just this old man is just sitting and meditating. He's like really shocked. He doesn't see a sign of even a stone carved over it. He goes and asks Pusalar Nayanar, I heard from Paramashivoham himself that you have built a huge temple. Is that true? Where is it? I don't even see a single brick. Pusalar Nayanar explains that he has built a temple inside his inner space. And the king could not believe it. And king asked Paramashiva, how can he build in my kingdom? And Paramashiva said, hey, who told you he built in your kingdom? He built in my kingdom. And blesses Pusalar Nayanar, literally 3D print of that temple that Pusalar Nayanar built in his inner space materializes outside. Today we have, even to this day we have.
Still today, it stands as Ekambaranatha temple in the city of Kanchipuram, stands as a testimony of the power of will, the power of devotion, and the power of being able to manifest miracles in our life. It was a science for us. It was not a coincidence. It was not mythology. It was a science for us. To this day, scientists are not able to find any trace of carvings in that temple because it's 3D printed. And please understand, what we are talking is not something age old. Swamiji himself has lived, radiated this science. When Swamiji was just 12 years old, Swamiji experienced this awakening of third eye and demonstrated to humanity the possibility of the awakening of third eye. It's not just today, yesterday. It is it is in the year when Swamiji was just 12 years old. Actually, let's listen to from Swamiji himself how this awakening of third eye happened, how Swamiji experienced this.
On the Vaikasi Visagam, Vaikasi month, Purnima Tithi, Visaga Nakshatram, one fine evening of a full moon day, Vaikasi month, Visaga Nakshatra, Paurnami Tithi, Subramania's enlightenment day. As per the tradition, he appeared from the third eye of Mahadeva. When I completed 11 and aging into 12, no school at that time usually, this May, June, no school. So usually this summer time I will go and sit in the temple or the hill. Around 4:30 to 6:30, maybe you can say this is the Sandhya time. Around the time of sunset and moonrise, I went to the hill, Arunachala hill. I was sitting at the foothills of Arunachala, where I was born and brought up. Whenever I find time, I'll go and spend time in that space, in that area, because Devi became enlightened there. That place is called Coral Hill. I can say in a way the whole ambience was so calm, so beautiful. I decided to close my eyes. I was not even meditating. I was just sitting in a very relaxed way. Those days, I started practicing the self-enquiry. Who am I? Sometime I may feel from where the thoughts are rising. That is thought as taught by Annamalai Swamigal. An enlightened being, enlightened master, who is a disciple of great incarnation, Ramana Maharishi. Once I closed the eyes, the intensity of my yearning started taking over me. I just felt, what is it I am seeking? Who is that me who is seeking? Who is that me that is deeply discontented about anything I see, hear? Who is that who is deeply discontented even about my own existence? Suddenly, one moment, something happened. Like I am being sucked inside, pulled inside. Suddenly something opened in me. Something broke inside this Anandaganda area. Literally opened. The first thing happened is that idea inside and outside broke. Means now I know who is the experiencer. Life, alive, being present in everything, experiencing.
दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्.
The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me. I started seeing the whole 360 degree. I could see literally all the sides. 360 degree this side and 360 degree this side. 10 direction. Above and below, side, everything I could see without turning my head, without opening my eyes. My eyes was closed. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience how much I am alive inside my skin. The same frequency, the same depth I was feeling I am alive outside my skin, everything, in everything. That whole 360 degree is me. The skin of the stone on rock on which I was sitting and the skin of this body both carry me equally. In both I exist equally. The frequency of the existence was same as it is felt inside the skin and outside the skin. The trees next to me, the temple near me, the hillock around me, the sky above me, and the moon, sun which was setting, moon which was rising. I felt I am alive in everything around me. The whole Arunachala hill, all the plants, bush, shrubs, the idea something is inside and something is outside is completely lost. I just know I am that oneness is the existence. There is no inner, there is no outer, there is no moving, there is no unmoving. The smallest movements of these plants is my movement, and the highest stillness of the center of the cosmos is my stillness. It will feel like as if the whole sky is centered on my Anandaganda. It looked like a huge balloon which is tied to my Anandaganda, and that balloon is the whole cosmos. Pure solid gold flowing through my spine, which was cool. Full 2.5 days I was able to see all 360 degree continuously. Whether I went to the home or anywhere, I was walking around, I was able to see the whole thing. I went and told my godmother, Vibhudananda Puri. I asked her whether am I possessed by ghost. She checked my energy and said, no, you are possessed by God. The vision of seeing 360 degree is settled, but that experience of I am one has never left. Now, that very experience getting reproduced in so many Gurukul kids, even adults.
Love.
Wow.
He's wearing a grey jacket. His name is Boris.
P-O-E-E-K.
It's only with the lamps lit, the power of the original lamp is established. I can say so many kids having their third eye awakened, even the adults having their third eye awakened, able to see everything beyond the use of senses. 3 decades over, I can see how that experiences manifested and multiplied into so many beings in these 30 years. How Paramashivatva is manifested through this body and reached out to millions of people, inspiring and manifesting what has happened 30 years before on this very day. How it has opened up and reached out to human beings and how it is expanded. My message on this Nithyananda Purnima: work on your third eye, have initiation, see to it your third eye is awakened. I am available continuously beyond any barriers of time, space, place. I am available to all of you just through this Mahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham is literally the physical form of Paramashiva. Chant this Mahavagya, use this password, repeat in your inner space. I'll be there physically, intensely available to do whatever you want. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant, I'm available. My blessings to all of you. Let every one of you experience the highest enlightenment.
That was a very beautiful one to understand how the whole experience of the Satori, the enlightenment, the awakening of third eye that happened to Swamiji. Actually, I should say the Leela which Swamiji played to show humanity the possibility of what lays within human beings, what all of us can experience in our lives. Now, every one of you that are watching here, if you want to experience this, if you want to awaken this possibility in you, if you want to experience, tap into this potential of awakening your third eye, it is open for you to do. Swamiji is going to be blessing all of us. He's going to be bestowing awakening third eye for all of us through the Diksha. There are various different courses that's available, and all of you can sign up for Paramashivoham.
The link is projected on your screen right now. And before we enter, actually today we are going to be listening from Swamiji how you can detox your third eye. What are the techniques that can actually help you to awaken your third eye? That's what we're going to be learning. Before we enter into that, we want to show you a very quick demonstration, one of the powers of third eye, which is called as the body scan. So any of you that are here for the very first time, and if you would like us to scan your body through the third eye, you can go ahead and post in the comment section. Just say that you are here for the very first time, and you could let us know. And if you want us to scan your body, please let us know, and we will I'll just explain how this science works. Basically, the third eye has the power to scan, like literally have an X-ray vision to go into your exit, like literally in your internal organs. It can see through your internal organs and identify what are the issues you're facing. Like if you see many of our ancient temples, go to any of the temples, so many temples you will actually see proofs of how our Vedic rishis have studied the internal organs, have literally carved in the pillars, the skeletal system, the internal organs, how the cell division happens, even to that minutest level. How did they know this? How did they master this? It is through the power of body scanning. And even for this, there is a scriptural reference where Paramashiva reveals how you can manifest the power of body scan.
Paramashiva beautifully reveals in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Swadehe Jagato Vapi Sukshma Sukshma Tarani Cha Tatvani Yani Nilayam Dhyatvante Vyajjate Para. By cognizing yourself from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, the Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consists of the essential reality, the source cause absorbed by Sadashiva, by Paramashiva. During such restful awareness, one experiences the ultimate universal divine power, the Parashakti awakens, and the supreme power manifestation happens in that person.
So now any of you that wants to experience this power of scanning the body scanning, just post in the comment section.
And for you to awaken your third eye, for you to experience awakening of third eye, please go ahead and you all can sign up in the link that's shown to you all, paramashivoham.org. Because through this program, not only one power, you're going to be receiving all of these powers and the science behind these powers, how you can manifest it, how you can experience a breakthrough with it. So please go ahead, without further delay, please go ahead and sign up. All right. Now, we'll all be entering into the Nithyananda Satsang to listen to some of the profound revelations of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Where Swamiji is going to be revealing to us how you can detox your third eye.
नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Nitya Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedars, visitors, YouTube subscribers, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and two-way video conferencing, having Nayanadiksha all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Let me expand on the sacred secret science of third eye. The science which goes on raising the frequency of your perception. Listen carefully. Which goes on raising the frequency of your perception. Yesterday I gave you one simple technique. Letting the turmeric and kumkum work on your third eye. Why, you know? Turmeric is the powerful antidote for fluoride. Please understand. Fluoride and turmeric both enter into your system through skin. For example, the fluoridated water. You don't have to drink fluoridated water to get the fluoride toxin inside you. Fluoride is officially classified as a neurotoxin. Listen carefully. Fluoridated water or objects you don't have to drink. Orally you don't have to take inside to get affected by the toxin. Even if you take bath in the water fluoridated, fluoride can enter into your system. Through skin it enters. Same way, turmeric has the quality to enter into your system through skin. 40% of the turmeric enters into your skin when you rub it. For example, if you rub 100 gram turmeric on your skin, 40 gram penetrates and gets into your system. The penetration rate is too high. It's a complete antidote for fluoride. There are many old Buddhas saying, see, my kids' third eye are all awakened, they all do third eye reading. Somehow still I am struggling. When I tie, it's only all black. Sometimes even the guys who are 20, 30, even 20s feel, oh, nothing is working for me. Whoever has that feeling, third eye is not working for me, every night rub the turmeric nicely. You see, not just applying, rub. Rubbing will make the turmeric get into the system through your skin. Please listen. There are certain Ayurvedic products more powerful in your system. They will work, they will act more powerfully in your system if they get in through your skin than orally taking. The turmeric, in all the Indian cooking, turmeric is used, whether it's a sambar or poriyal or everywhere turmeric is used. Orally taken turmeric will only heal the ulcers of the intestine. But the turmeric rubbed on the skin only will be the antidote for fluoride. Please understand. If the turmeric is taken orally, it will not clean fluoride in your system. It will heal the ulcer in your stomach. It will help the digestion. It will completely remove acidity, gastric, all these problems. Turmeric, haritaki, neem, if you have these few things around your house, you will never fall sick. Every house, a neem tree, few turmeric plants, little haritaki. Same way, if you have a little more land around your house, these 3 trees, see, 2 lakh trees are recorded. 2 lakh trees and plants and herbs are recorded in Ayurveda. In that, 3 trees will not have flower and directly will have fruit. Pookkadu kaikkum means they will not have flower, they will directly have fruit. These 3 trees. All arasu atti. Banyan, people, fig. These 3 trees do not flower, directly give fruit. These 3 trees, they are called root to leaf aushadha. From the root to the leaf, they are medicines. These 3 trees, you can take anything, it will do good to your body. So if you have a little land around your home, try to have these few trees. 1, first foremost, neem. 2nd, banyan. Turmeric plant. Turmeric can be had, you can have even in a small pot. And fig, people. All arasu atti. This, even the breeze will be healing your system. There are some herbs, if you rub them on the skin, through skin, if they penetrate your system, only then they do detoxification work. So night time, pick up the turmeric, make it little paste, nicely rub on your third eye, on your forehead, nicely rub. 40% will get into your system and detoxify, I tell you. If you have become adult without getting third eye awakened, unfortunately, and you are polumbifying, cribbing, crumbling, crudging, doing all things, very simple thing. I am not even saying you have to do it for your whole life. Few days, night before falling asleep, pick up the turmeric powder and make it into a paste, nicely rub on the third eye. Every micromilligram turmeric gets into your system will clean 10 times of that fluoride toxin. The fluoride neurotoxin and its effects can be reversed by the turmeric and kumkum, especially apply it in the night and fall asleep. It will work whole night. It will work whole night. If you are in your 40s, maximum 20 days is enough to detoxify you. Please understand. If you are in 40s, maximum 20 days is enough for detoxification. If you are in your 20s, I'll say 10 days is enough for detoxification. Just apply in the night time. Listen carefully once more. Taking orally through your food will heal only your intestine, food pipe. It will heal only the stomach. Of course, that is also great. But detoxification, now I am looking at detoxifying your third eye from the neurotoxins you accumulated. There is an intra-organ called third eye that has a cords, nerves just like eyes, that gets calcified by the neurotoxins that need to be cleaned. The detoxification need to happen. For that, this is the best way. apply on your forehead, rub it nicely with the turmeric paste. Make sure it is organic. Sometimes they mix brick powder into turmeric powder. So be very clear, it is organic, unadulterated. Just nicely rub on your forehead and apply kumkum. Lie down, bring your awareness there and visualize through your attention you are rubbing the third eye and cleaning it. You can literally visualize your third eye intra-organ. Through your attention you are nicely rubbing and polishing. If you are in your 20s, hardly 10 days. If you are in your 40s, maximum 20 days. If you are in your 80s, maximum 1 month. Surely it will not take more than a month. Just rub the third eye with the turmeric powder or turmeric paste. The best way is picking up the original turmeric. It will be like this size. Picking it and have a stone, clean stone, and rub it nicely with water. And that paste, if you rub on your forehead in the night time before falling asleep, nicely rub it and put kumkum and fall asleep. Actually, when you put your attention on the third eye, for quite a long time you will not fall asleep. I am telling you, you put your attention, when you sleep it's okay. Till you fall asleep, go on, be having your attention there with that one intention to open the third eye. To open the third eye, you can see this is the way the turmeric is available, raw turmeric. It will be good if you get the raw turmeric and do it on your own, then believing some products in the market and getting the brick powder and rubbing. And if you get brick powder mixed, apply, rub, it will become wall. So after that, don't. I am not responsible for that. So everyone who wants to come for Sadashivoham, please prepare yourself every night with this detoxification. It will help you in a very big way. See, when you apply on the skin and rub, the physical part of the turmeric does not get into your system. The subtle, the sukshma sarira of the turmeric, means there will be physical component also, small physical particles, the subtle particles, when they get into your skin and get into your system, they become very powerful. Please understand, they become very powerful and detoxify you completely, very easily. They will make your third eye function. They will make your third eye relevant for you. Actually, just like your hands, your legs, your eyes, ears, third eye is an intra-organ. You should be able to use it. There is a custom in our Hindu homes that if you are a widow, your husband has died, you don't apply turmeric on the forehead and kumkum on the forehead. But I tell you, it is for the detoxification purpose, you can apply, no problem. So, you don't have to worry about that custom. It's a detoxification purpose and spiritual purpose. Detoxification of your third eye will help you a lot for me to pour energy into it. Listen. Intra-organ itself is not third eye, not Anya. See, just like these two eyes, there is an intra-organ, third eye, but that is not Anya. Anya is the power which activates the third eye and manifests through the third eye. This rubbing of the turmeric and applying kumkum activates, detoxifies the intra-organ called third eye. But every night, before you fall asleep, sit and detoxify. Listen carefully, these two things. One, rubbing the turmeric and applying kumkum, that detoxifies the intra-organ called third eye. Putting your attention on the third eye activates something called Anya, means the energy to activate the intra-organ called third eye happens by putting your attention on it. Yesterday I spoke about two things. Manathin uruvai maravadu sava manam yena ondrilai undivara markamidarkum undivara. It's a beautiful line by Ramana Maharshi. If you put your attention on the source of the mind and go on seeing the source, suddenly you will see mind will not take its forms and retire it into its original existence of consciousness. That is the path for all. Manathin uruvai maravadu sava manam yena ondrilai undivara. So, applying the turmeric and kumkum detoxifies the intra-organ called third eye. Putting your attention and keeping it on your third eye, rubbing your third eye with your attention, activates the will that creates Anya to manifest powers through your intra-organ called third eye. Both need to be done. Decalcification also need to be done. Detoxification also need to be done. Infusing energy also need to be done. Understand? If you just detoxify and bring yourself to the Sadashivoham, I can put the energy. Or I can just go on blasting your third eye with energy and do the detoxification. Both are possible. But if you do the detoxification and prepare yourself little and come there, it can be 100 times more useful. The program will be 100 times more useful for you, because if you finish the first level, I will do the next level. If I have to do the first level also, okay, I will do. But the way, the exponential growth which can happen in you, if you do little preparation and come, will be amazing. It will be an amazing growth. So whoever wants to come to Sadashivoham, please start detoxification process now itself. Even otherwise you can do detoxification. Toxins don't do good in any way. So with this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.